6 days away from Christmas and a little taste of springtime in downtown D.C. as fans finish up their shopping and head towards Capital One Arena, where NBC Sports Washington brings you Wizards basketball. Tonight, the Wiz get their first look this season at two of the most productive big men in the league. It's DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis and the 15-15 New Orleans Pelicans.
Luxury of doing is keeping one of them on the floor at all times, and so you'll see him feature either of those guys a little bit more when they're the only player in the lineup. And how about
Is swept him two straight, and Kelly Oubre gets the steal. Oubre down court for the flush. League in turnovers per game. Here's Wall with a nice pass to Gortat, and he lays it in.
well, that's
And they've swept the Pelicans 4 out of the last 5 years. Keefe with a reverse layup climbs over the rim. The best in the league. Reverse layup's a beauty. Gortat lays it up and in. Great pass from Wall. He's missed a couple of pretty good looks here so far tonight.
yeah, he's in a little bit of a funk shooting wise. Hasn't been great over the last few games. And experience the excitement that fan base has for basketball is a pleasure.
That's a terrific shot by each. Wall will try a three. That's good. So it's up 13-8. They go to Davis again with Keefe on it. Spins on him, and it's just.
This gets you down low against Marquise Morris. He has the size advantage. He has the length advantage. So even though Keefe's right there, it's just too difficult.
In fact, he's 3 for 3 in the game and has 7 points. But Cousins is left alone, and he buries a three.
Starts off well. It tends to bode well for the rest of the game in terms of his individual performance.
Sort of like marching Gortat as Wall hits, because Wizards have missed some really good looks. Despite that, they're shooting 53% from the field, and they get another ball. Here's Beal. Bradley spots up. There you go.
Individual defense and what you need to be able to do, and that's an excellent job by March to dig down and dig that out of there. You know, Buck, we're seeing it early. New Orleans is one of the worst defensive teams.
Gortat and misses. That's good defense. Saturansky in the game for DC. Wall, no look pass to Gortat for the flush. 100 or more points in each of their last 10 games. That's the longest such streak in the NBA this season. Here's Wall. He'll take a long three and drill it.
Possession, and March has to try and match DeMarcus's physicality, and that's a difficult thing to do.
Oh, what a play.
Matches up perfectly.
Man's looking for a travel. Shot rolls around and in. So in 3 minutes, Mike Scott is 3 for 3 from the field. Frazier, Scott will try a long ball. Get out of here, he hits again. Down low, Etuan Moore, baseline. Tough shot, and he hits it. 47-28. 4 minutes gone by. Scott, Bradley Beal back in for Washington. Meeks for Saturansky. They continue to move it. Now his fadeaway jumper goes. As well as he can, he just stretches the floor. Beal needs help, finds Scott. He'll turn for a three. Come on. Wizards up by 19. Beal had it knocked away to Saturansky. Finds Meeks for an open look. Drains a three. The Wizards' bad pass by Beal. I thought he thought Scott was coming towards the ball. Mike has 14 points in 8 minutes. Etuan Moore for the long ball. No good. Follow slam by Davis with Aransky into the corner. Meeks on a floater. Tipped up and in by Mahimi. Washington. Wall trying to keep up with his man. And the follow slam by Davis with a. Overall, New Orleans 21 of 24. Wing it. Holiday. Etuan Moore. This game is tied. There's Beal. Steps back for Gortat inside. He whips the pass to Oubre, who fires a jumper and hits.
Three.
Wiz by 5. Wall stops his dribble, now finds Beal, dumps it off to Gortat, who misses, but right there to put it in. He's coming back in the game. Morris, guarded by Cunningham. Backing in on him. Strong move off the glass. I like to see that. Davis is, in fact, back in the game. Here's Beal. Bradley gets to the glass and scores. Overall this season. Cousins. Oubre went for the steal, and that leaves Davis open in the middle. John pulls up for the jumper. That's no good. Gortat tips it up and in. Tough pass to handle for Mike Scott with 4 seconds. He takes the jumper and bounces it in. Footwork, dribbling, good pass inside. And they throw the ball away. Beal has it, and Bradley Beal chases it down and flushes it. And they'll reset with 9. Satoransky's jumper is good. Beal for Oubre, saves it. Baseline. Strong move by Kelly Oubre. He had 25. Davis injured his ankle in that game in the fourth quarter when he stepped on Mason Plumlee, but he stayed in the game. Big three-point shot. Cousins, Davis, little double team on him. Now the cutting Jameer Nelson lost the handle, and Beal steals it. Oubre for Bradley, underneath for Scott. For Mahinmi, who lost it going up and manages to get it back. And now Beal for an open three. Good! It's going to come back to you at some time. It may not be in that game, but for Bradley Beal, oftentimes it has been.
I would say he's a great shooter. Well, he hasn't shot the ball particularly well from beyond the arc this year, and yet he's had an all-star type season.
The actual draft, I'm not happy about that. I hope my friends at the league office will.
Meeks, Scott, small lineup save for Mahinmi. John will launch a three. How about that?
Those are close to being back full go for John.
Davis with a fake, drives, runs over Jody Meeks, who's called for. 8:50 to play. Here's John for the pass for Mike Scott. The open jumper. That's beautifully done. Mike Scott has 18 points off the bench. Floaters are good. Meeks, Sato for Mahinmi for Scott. Beautifully done.
Where it's at the core of what he needs to do to help this team the most.
And he gets 2 off the bench. 4 points, 5 assists. Got a rebound. Cousins answers at the
in the ISO.
Here's Scott. Going to take the jumper off 1 foot, and he scored. Surprise you, right? Guy's on fire. He's 10 of 14 in this game, 22 points. Davis. Beal again. Takes the shot. This time he's got it for 3. Field goal percentage at 56%. Beal works free again and hits another one.
Silent in the arena when everyone saw Bradley Beal go down and attempt to get up a couple times and not be able to.
Wow. So they moved to New Orleans for the 2002-2003 campaign. Here's Beal all alone, knocks down another one in half. Hasek flares it out for Miller. He goes into the corner for Cook, and he scores. 20 seconds to play in the game. Pull-up jumper's a beauty. 116 to 106 as Washington improves to 17 and 14 on the year. 9 and 6 here at home. And fans, since the Wizards won and scored 116 points, you get 50% off any online order tomorrow at papajohns.com at participating locations. Make sure to use promo code WIZ50.